Okay, so let's start in a comfy position, whatever that is for you. Just let your spine be tall, closing the eyes. Just begin tuning into your breath. Just noting where you feel it the strongest. And seeing if you can stay connected to your breath as if you've been assigned the job of bodyguard. Letting go of the day, of any happenings, to-do lists. See if you can focus on bringing the mind into the body, connecting with the breath. Just allow each inhale to settle your mind. Each exhale, soften the body. Maybe setting an intention for your practice. And on your next inhale, just bring the hands out to the sides. And as you inhale, reach up, look up. And as you exhale, twist. Bringing the left hand to the right knee. Help you twist around. And inhaling, reaching back to center. Exhaling, twist. Let's do one more round. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, twist. Inhaling back to center. Exhaling, twist. And coming back to center, bring the left forearm down. And as you inhale, reach the right arm up and over, like you're reaching your fingertips to the opposite side. Just breathing into the side body there. Then flowing over to the other, bringing the right arm down, left arm comes over. Let's do one more. It's like my favorite thing to stretch is the side. I don't know if you notice, it's always sore. And coming back, we're going to do one quick toe stretch. So come on to tabletop before we get started. You should probably do this every week or so. And just bring, so you're going to like sit back on your heels and your toes. And then you may have to bring your pinky toe out so it's not tucked. So you want your toes kind of open like that. We're only going to be here a minute, but it's really good. I'm going to read to you what it does. As I do things like that, I read about toe squats. And I was like, oh, we have to do this. Because I forget to do it a lot. But this is what it does for you, which is kind of crazy. So I took a picture. So it stimulates and nourishes all meridian channels of the lower body. Strengthens and nourishes the ankles, feet, and opens the toes. Works on the kidneys, which helps restore energy levels and reduces fear. Stimulates the stomach, the spleen, which are the primary organs of digestion, so it's working on your digestion. And when these are out of balance, you have excessive worry. Stimulates the liver, the gallbladder, supporting our ability to detoxify, breaking down foods well. Helps to reduce frustration, cloudy thinking, and instead improves our ability to make decisions. Isn't that nuts? Just from that. All right. We've been here a minute. Are you dying? Then slowly come back up. And we're going to start on our backs. I read that. I'm like, I've got to remember to add those in. So coming into star pose, let your feet come as wide as the mat. The arms come up and overhead, so the armpits are facing the ceiling. I'm going to dim the lights. Just use the shade to allow yourself to settle in. Focusing on your breathing. Maybe beginning with belly breathing. As you inhale, blow the belly out like you have a balloon inside. And as you exhale, pull the navel to the spine. Maybe just do like 5 rounds of that and then just let it go. So we're laying on our backs in star pose if you just joined. So your arms are up over the head so that your armpits are facing the ceiling, legs are open wide. Just using this pose to center you. And as you're laying, just picture yourself floating down a quiet river on a big rubber raft. The riverbed is just a few feet below you. If you look over the side of the raft, you can see pebbles shining up from the sand. The riverbanks are just a few feet away. You can almost reach out and touch the flowers growing at the river's edge. Lie back, relax, and go with the flow. Pillowed by a life jacket and by the raft that's carrying you down the river, you are part of the flow. You're over halfway through the shape. Just 30 more seconds. Slowly go ahead and bring your arms back down by your sides, staying on the back. Just bring the soles of your feet together for reclined butterfly or Supta Baddha Konasana. The hands can go on your belly, on your thighs, maybe open on the mat. As you continue your visualization of floating down the river, you move with the current. The current moves you naturally. You are in harmony. You are on schedule. All you need will come to you in the right time, with the right word, the right action, inspiration, guidance, decision, choices. The river will bring you where you need to be. All will come to you. You will be where you need to be when you need to be there. Don't strain. Meanings will become clear in their own time. The river is moving on. You are moving with it. You're over halfway through. Be here one more minute. Check where your mind is. Bring it back to the body. If you've gotten lost in thought, don't judge it. Just gently bring the mind back like a toddler. Very slowly begin to straighten one leg at a time and just let your body relax and reset. Just taking a minute to check in. On your next inhale, so our last shape on our back, go ahead and bring your feet up so that the feet are facing the ceiling. Reaching your hands for either your big toes, your ankles, the outside of your feet, your shins, whatever you can grab. And bring your knees toward the mat. And then maybe move a little to get comfy and see if you can ground to the sacrum for happy baby. If this ever gets too much, you can bring the knees down and just do knees to chest. I'll give you a halfway point. Just check that you're breathing. Remembering our 3 rules of Yin, to always come into the pose at an appropriate depth for yourself. Then we hold the pose. We try to remain still. Let go of timing. Trust that good things will come to you. They will come naturally if you go with the flow. Let your higher power take you wherever you need to be. Life is easy and effortless in the flow. Sometimes the flow carries you down swift moving waters. Trust that all is well. Things will work out. You will know if you need to set a boundary. Let your fears go. You're halfway through if you want to make any adjustments to what you're doing, maybe bringing knees to chest, or staying in happy baby. Just 40 more seconds. Very slowly begin to bring the legs down. And just let yourself stretch out back into the resting position. Just give your body a minute to rebound from the last shape. On your next inhale, bring the knees up so that the feet are on the mat, shifting to your right side and making your way up into a seated position. And then from here, we're going to move into square pose. Have I taught you that one? Or some people call it fire log. So you're going to basically be stacking your legs. So you're trying to stack like right knee, left ankle, left knee, left knee to right foot, right ankle. And then, you may have a space, that's okay. Just do your best. We're not going to be here super long, so we're going to switch it out. So this is opening the hips up, setting our timer. And then from here, you can stay just seated, or you can start walking yourself forward into a fold. You may notice you feel it a little more. So just pick the shape. You can maintain. We want to feel the stretch, but not be in pain. You're halfway through. This is also considered double pigeon. "30 seconds. Slowly begin to bring yourself back up into a seated position and double check which leg you have, because some of us have different ones. And then we're going to switch it out. So bringing your opposite leg, whichever one you did, stacking. to your log position, and then you are either straight up or you start folding. You may notice one side's different. Like this side's a little easier for me. It's a really big hip opener. Just breathe deeply. Invite peace to flow through your body. Even if you fall in the water, you are safe. You are wearing a life jacket. You are part of the flow. You're over halfway through. Just about a minute left. If you're in the folded position, slowly using your hands to walk yourself back up until you're seated upright. Then begin to straighten the legs and then just shake them out. We're going to stay upright. We're coming into a wide forward fold. So you want to bring the legs as far as you can comfortably. And then before we fold, just sitting up straight, and then just begin to walk forward, hinging at the hips. You may not get very far. That's about it for me today. Each day you may be different, so just go where you can. The back can round here. Just breathing into it, letting the head hang. Check in with the jaw and the face. Make sure you're not clenching anything. Again, we're trying to surrender to the shape. Surrender to the current. Set yourself free. Go with the flow. Set yourself free to receive all the good that is coming. Feel your desires, let them go. Love people, let them go. Feel peace, feel gratitude. Trust that something or someone greater than you is caring for you. Let things happen. Go with the flow. You're halfway through the shape. Be here just one more minute. If your mind feels busy, you can add in a count to your breath, inhaling for 4, exhaling for 8 or 10. Very slowly, using your hands, begin to walk yourself back up into a seated position, bringing the legs back in towards center, maybe shaking them out. And then from here, we're going to move into butterfly pose. So bringing the soles of your feet together, hands come around the toes. Maybe you're just seated upright, or maybe you can begin to fold, working to get the head towards the feet. And you may just be here with the elbows resting on your shins. You can work your way with the head to the feet, then take that shape. Just check that you're not clenching the jaw. Each time you accept, each time you let go, you're carried further down the river. For today, there is beauty around you. There is beauty in you. There is importance now. Be open to everything. Let this day happen. Feel the feelings of this moment. Absorb all the healing and love of this moment. When it's time for something to happen, it will. When it's time to do something, you'll know. Just go with the flow. You're halfway through the shape. Just about a minute and a half left. Maybe see if you can fold a little deeper for this last minute. Very slowly, using your hands to walk yourself back up into the seated position, using the hands under your knees to help bring them up. And then let's roll the hips from one side to the other to help you reset. And then make your way onto hands and knees, tabletop position. We'll do a few cat-cows. If you need a blanket or you brought one, or you're at home, you have one, you may want one now under the knees. So we'll do a few cat-cows before our next shade. So bring the wrists under the shoulders, knees are under hips. And as you inhale, drop the belly, gazing up. As you exhale, round, arching the back like a Halloween cat, tilting the pelvic bone, bringing your chin to chest. Inhaling, drop the belly. Exhale, round. Just do a few more of these at your own pace, connecting the breath to the movement. And then from here, we'll move into child's pose. So when you come back to neutral, you're just bringing the knees as wide as the mat, big toes touching, sinking the hips back, and then walking the hands forward until your forehead can hit the mat. Child's pose. Just settle in here. Let yourself be fully alive in this moment. The present is enough. This moment is enough. You are enough. Just go with the flow.
On your next inhale, begin to walk yourself forward with your hands, making your way onto your belly for a resting break. So just bringing the hands, stacking them to make a little pillow. Let your heels fall open. This is alligator pose, like a shavasana on the belly. Just check in, notice what you feel. On your next inhale, we'll see how this will work. Coming up onto your forearms, just see if you can flip yourself over. Yeah, that works. Like to your back. And then bringing both knees in, hugging them in. Extend your right leg, bringing the left knee to the chest. And then crossing that left knee over your body until it hits the floor. Then extending your left arm, gazing opposite of the knee. For a deep stretch here. Breathe into the back. On your next inhale, coming back to center, hugging both knees in, we're just going to switch it out. Extending the left leg, bringing the right knee into the chest, and then crossing that right knee over the body. Extending the right arm out, maybe gazing towards that right hand. You can keep the left hand on the knee to help keep it down.
On your next inhale, just bringing the knees back to center. Maybe hugging them in one last time. Making any final movements you feel like you need to make. And then you're going to extend the legs, bringing them as wide as the mat, just letting the feet fall open. Hands can be up to receive or down if you need grounding. Maybe tucking the shoulder blades in. Shavasana. Very slowly begin to bring your awareness back to the room, to the sound of my voice. Begin wiggling the fingers and toes. Maybe stretching the arms up overhead. Taking a full body stretch, pointing the toes, arching the back, and releasing. And then make your way onto your right side for just a moment before we begin the meditation portion. Let no sadness come into this heart. Let no trouble come to these arms. Let no conflict come to these eyes. Let my soul be filled with the blessings of joy and peace. It's the Hamza prayer. And slowly making your way up into a seated position for our meditation portion. You guys are trained for Yoga Nidra. Everybody put their head so that I was behind you. So just coming into a comfortable seat, whatever that is for you. And just letting your spine be tall, maybe rolling the shoulders up and back a few times to just settle in, closing the eyes. Maybe bringing your right hand to your belly, left hand to the heart, whichever feels comfortable. Yeah, right hand to the belly. And just begin focusing on the breath movements. Just allow yourself to feel supported and held by the earth. Following the movements of the breath. Maybe mentally noting the words in as you breathe in, out as you breathe out. Just release any tension that you're holding, relaxing the face. Just notice the rise and fall of your breath under your hands. Thoughts may come to you during this practice. That's okay, that's normal. Just notice them. Don't get caught up in them. Returning to the breath. Continue breathing, maybe deepening the breath. Slowly and mindfully. As we embrace our life force through these gentle movements. The breath is our life force, our prana, our life energy. With each inhale, just imagine receiving peace and calm. With each exhale, we ground. With each inhale, we breathe in equanimity, which is our sense of calm and balance that we can only get through a place of stillness and breath. With each exhale, we release stress, worries, anxiety. We breathe in peace, groundedness, connectedness. As we exhale, we release any anxiety from our nervous system. You are a still point, grounded and anchored in this breath. Anchored in this present moment. So imagine you have roots growing into the earth, making you more stable. Repeat these mantras after me if you connect to them. I have everything I need within me. I release all fear from my nervous system. I release all worry and anxiety from my nervous system. I come home to equanimity in the service of myself and all humanity. I am. All is well. All is well. Know this to be true. What we think, we create. Then bring both hands to your heart for this last minute. And just take a minute to connect with your heart and your breath. Bring to mind 3 things you're grateful for today. Knowing that gratitude is the quickest shift from a negative mindset. Then bringing hands to heart center. Taking a breath, bowing mind to heart. Thank you for practicing with me today, yogis. Namaste. Just check in, notice how you feel. Hopefully better than when you walked in. All right, I'm going to shut off our recording.